Have you ever felt like you were carrying an invisible burden or responsibility larger than life? Amid the chaos and uncertainty of these last few days, many chosen are being challenged in unimaginable ways. Imagine yourself sailing through a stormy sea, where each wave brings a new test, a new challenge that seems tailor-made to test your strength, your faith, and your determination. This video is not only a dive into these challenges, but also a promise of revelation, that you are not alone and that there is a greater purpose in each trial you face. In moments of overwhelming loneliness, when it seems like the whole world has forgotten about you, that's when the real test begins. You will be called to confront your deepest fears and recognize your true identity. Think of each obstacle as a hidden lesson, waiting to be unlocked, a key that will open doors to your true potential. Will you be prepared to resist the temptations that will try to divert you from your path? Will you have the courage to maintain your integrity when no one is looking? In the following minutes, you will discover the 6 tests that every chosen one must pass. Each test is a journey in itself, a crossing through the valley of the shadow of doubt, resistance, and redemption. Be prepared to face challenges that will test your resilience in adversity, your patience in chaos, and your ability to make wise decisions when everything around you is falling apart. Stay until the end of this video so you can be aware of how many of these tests start to come your way. Loneliness can be overwhelming, but it is also an essential test for the chosen. This test is not just about being physically alone, but about facing those moments when you feel like no one understands your journey or shares your struggles. Loneliness tests your ability to find strength and purpose within yourself without relying on external validation or support. It's in these moments that you really know yourself. Loneliness forces you to confront your fears, insecurities, and doubts. It's an opportunity to delve deep within and discover resources and strengths you didn't know you had. Many avoid loneliness because it brings to the surface all the shadows that we prefer to keep hidden. However, for a chosen one, embracing solitude is a crucial step in the process of self-knowledge and spiritual growth. Remember Jesus, who spent 40 days and 40 nights in the desert, facing temptation and loneliness. It was during this period of isolation that he found clarity and strength for his mission. Likewise, many of us, in our loneliest moments, encounter revelations about our purpose and path. Loneliness is not a punishment, but a tool for transformation. Nowadays, loneliness can manifest itself in different ways. It could be feeling disconnected in a crowd or realizing that your dreams and visions are misunderstood by those around you. This test challenges you to find comfort in your own company, to become your own ally, and to trust the journey you are on. When you learn to embrace solitude, it transforms from a burden to a source of strength and wisdom. Loneliness also teaches the importance of self-acceptance. When you completely accept yourself, with all your flaws and virtues, the need for external approval decreases. You begin to realize that the real company that matters is your own. This understanding brings indescribable freedom, allowing you to walk through the world with confidence and authenticity. Loneliness is not something to be feared, but a silent teacher that reveals deep truths about who you really are. What's more, solitude can be a time of great creativity and introspection. Many artists, writers, and philosophers find their greatest inspirations in moments of isolation. The absence of external distractions allows you to explore your ideas more deeply and develop a clearer understanding of your vision and purpose. Solitude provides the space needed for your mind and spirit to flourish, allowing you to produce work and thoughts of a depth you might not be able to achieve amid the noise of society. Know that solitude also prepares you for the test of leadership. Great leaders often experience moments of loneliness, where their decisions and paths are not understood or supported by everyone. These moments of isolation strengthen your determination and clarity of purpose, shaping you to be a resilient and autonomous figure. Through solitude, you develop the ability to trust your own intuition and judgment, essential capabilities for leading and inspiring others on their journey. Imagine yourself on a battlefield, where the enemy is not an external force, but your own internal fears. The test of courage in the face of fear is a crucial test for the chosen. This test is not just about facing physical dangers, but about facing the deepest fears that dwell in your mind and heart. It is a challenge that reveals true courage, not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. Fear is a powerful emotion that can paralyze and limit. It whispers lies, suggesting that you are not good enough, that you will fail, or that you do not deserve success. Each chosen one must learn to recognize these voices and face them with determination. Courage is forged in the fires of fear, where each step into the unknown becomes an act of resistance and strength. Living in fear can lead to stagnation, preventing you from reaching your full potential and fulfilling your mission. Consider the story of David facing Goliath. David was a young shepherd who confronted a giant warrior with just a sling and some stones. The fear he could have felt was immense, but his faith and courage propelled him to face the challenge. This example shows us that true courage comes from an inner conviction, a deep belief in yourself and a greater purpose. When you face your own giants, you are also accessing this ancient courage. It's a powerful reminder that strength doesn't just come from the physical, but from the spirit. Sometimes you may be tested under courage to speak the truth in a situation where lying would be more convenient. Or even having the courage to follow your dreams, even when everyone around you doubts you. Each act of courage is a small triumph over fear, a confirmation of your inner strength and your commitment to your mission as the chosen one. Every time you choose to act with courage, you are strengthening your own confidence and ability to face future challenges. Courage is also deeply linked to vulnerability. Accepting and showing your weaknesses, exposing your true emotions, and taking emotional risks are acts of great courage. Vulnerability paves the way for deeper, more authentic connections with others, and allows you to live in your truth. It takes courage to be true to yourself and others, especially in a world that often rewards facade and superficiality. Being vulnerable is recognizing that you are human with a great source of strength. Each chosen's journey is filled with moments that require courage. These moments are not always grand or dramatic, they are often small and everyday. However, it is in these small acts of courage that your true strength is revealed. When you choose courage over fear, you are taking a significant step toward your greater purpose. With each challenge faced, your courage grows, as does your ability to inspire others. Inspiration often begins with a willingness to face your own fears and challenges, demonstrating to others that you can overcome them. Furthermore, courage in the face of fear has a multiplier effect. When you act with courage, it inspires those around you to do the same. Your bravery becomes a flame that ignites courage in the hearts of others. They begin to see that if you can face your fears, so can they. This domino effect creates a wave of strength and resilience in your community, amplifying the impact of your actions and creating an environment where more people feel empowered to face their own challenges. The test of courage in the face of fear is not about never feeling afraid. It's about acknowledging the fear, listening to what it has to say, and still choosing to move forward. True courage is to persist, to keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain and the odds seem insurmountable. It is this courage that defines the chosen, that sets them apart, and that empowers them to transform the world around them. Facing fear head-on is an ongoing process of personal growth and transformation, an essential step towards fully realizing your purpose as a chosen one. Resilience is the ability to get up after being knocked down, to find strength in the midst of weakness, and to move forward when everything seems to conspire against you. The test of resilience in the face of adversity is one of the most significant challenges a chosen faces. This test is not just about surviving obstacles, but about growing and flourishing through them. Resilience turns life's blows into lessons of strength. Imagine a tree that faces violent storms. Its branches can be broken and its leaves torn off, but its roots go deeper and deeper into the soil, anchoring it firmly. Likewise, adversity strengthens your inner roots, your determination, and your ability to resist. Each challenge overcome not only proves your strength, but also reveals new depths of courage and capability within you. Resilience is forged in the toughest battles. Think of historical figures like Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years in prison and emerged not with bitterness but with a vision of reconciliation and peace. His life is a testament to the power of resilience. Mandela not only survived adversity, but used it as a catalyst for personal and social transformation. His story teaches us that true strength is not in the absence of difficulties, but in the ability to transcend and transform these difficulties into opportunities for growth. Your resilience can be tested in several ways. It could be the ability to continue working on an important project despite repeated failures, or the strength to maintain a positive attitude in the midst of financial difficulties. Every challenge you face is a chance to strengthen your resilience, to prove to yourself that you can overcome and grow from any situation. Resilience is not an innate quality, but a skill that develops through constant practice and the determination not to give up. Being resilient means having a strong mindset. Cultivating a growth mindset, the belief that skills and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work, is essential to overcoming adversity. This mentality turns obstacles into challenges to be overcome, and failures into learning opportunities. With a growth mindset, you see yourself as a lifelong learner, always capable of evolving and improving, regardless of the circumstances. Resilience is also fueled by a great support system. Having people around you who believe in you, who offer encouragement and emotional support, can make a huge difference in your ability to endure. These connections not only provide practical support, but also reaffirm your worth and your ability to overcome challenges. Even the strongest chosen are not islands, they thrive through the meaningful connections they make with others. That's why we have an exclusive community on Discord. This group is a space where many, who perhaps feel alone or misunderstood, find support, understanding and affection. You have access to our community by purchasing our guidance and insights that will help illuminate your path and better understand your unique experiences and gifts. Join us and share your experiences in a welcoming space. Plus, get access to unique and exclusive content. Check out the first comment pinned here on the video. Forgiveness is one of the greatest demonstrations of strength and compassion a chosen can offer. The forgiveness test challenges you to release resentment, let go of past pain, and offer a new chance, both to others and to yourself. This test is not only about absolving others of their transgressions, but also about healing yourself and freeing yourself from the chains of bitterness and resentment. Imagine carrying a backpack full of heavy rocks on a long journey. Each stone represents a resentment, an unresolved hurt. Forgiveness is the act of opening your backpack and letting those stones fall, relieving the weight that impedes your progress. This act of release does not mean forgetting or justifying what happened, but rather choosing not to allow these wounds to continue to control you. Forgiveness is a path of liberation and deep healing. In everyday life, the test of forgiveness can manifest itself in different situations. It could be the need to forgive a friend who betrayed you, a partner who hurt you, or even a stranger who caused you harm. The true test of forgiveness comes when you are able to look beyond the immediate pain and see the humanity in the person who hurt you. This act of compassion is a reflection of your inner strength and your ability to love unconditionally. Forgiveness also involves forgiving yourself. We are often our own biggest critics, holding grudges for past mistakes and failures. This type of self-punishment impedes growth and healing. Forgiving yourself is an act of self-love, an acceptance that we are all imperfect and constantly evolving. This type of forgiveness frees you to move forward and live up to your true potential. Furthermore, forgiveness is deeply linked to emotional and physical health. Holding resentment and bitterness can have a negative impact on your well-being, causing stress and illness. The act of forgiving releases these negative emotions, bringing peace and harmony to your body and mind. Forgiveness is a powerful form of self-care, promoting integral health and balance. Knowing yourself deeply is a journey that few dare to undertake. The identity test challenges you to discover who you really are, beyond the masks you wear and the roles you play. This test requires honest introspection and a willingness to face uncomfortable truths about yourself. It is an invitation to strip away all superficial layers and connect with your most authentic essence. The search for identity begins with the courage to ask difficult questions. Who am I when I am alone, without the influences and expectations of others? What are my deepest, most non-negotiable values? These initial questions open the door to a deeper exploration of your psyche and motivations. True identity is not defined by the titles you hold or the roles you play, but by the convictions and authenticity that guide your actions. A powerful example of this test is found in the story of Buddha. He left his life as a prince to seek the truth about himself and the universe. His journey of self-discovery led him to meditate under the Bodhi tree, where he achieved enlightenment. The story of Buddha teaches us that true identity is found in inner searching, meditation, and a deep connection with one's spiritual essence. This journey can be lonely and challenging, but it is through it that you find true peace and purpose. The test of identity can manifest itself in times of crisis and transition. It could be the loss of a job, the end of a relationship, or a significant life change. These situations force you to reevaluate who you are and what really matters. They offer an opportunity to rebuild yourself and redefine your identity from a more solid and authentic foundation. Instead of seeing these crises as destructions, you can see them as chances for rebirth and personal growth. Identity is also shaped by acceptance of one's own shadows. We all have aspects of ourselves that we prefer to hide or deny. However, facing and integrating these dark parts is crucial to forming a complete identity. The shadow is not an enemy to be conquered, but a part of you that needs understanding and acceptance. True identity emerges when you accept and integrate all facets of your being, both the lights and the shadows. Furthermore, identity is deeply linked to your life mission. Knowing who you are helps clarify why you are here and what your purpose is. This understanding provides direction and meaning to your life, allowing you to live in a way that aligns with your values and goals. Identity and mission are inseparable. Knowing one is essential to discover the other. This clarity transforms the way you see the world and your interactions, making every action and decision a reflection of your true essence. Identity testing is an ongoing journey. Who you are today may not be who you will be tomorrow, and that's okay. Identity is fluid and evolves over time and experiences. Keeping an open mind and a receptive heart allows you to continue growing and transforming. True identity is not a destination, but a path of constant discovery, where each step reveals a new layer of your authentic being. Unshakable faith is the foundation that sustains a chosen one on their journey. This test challenges you to keep your faith even when everything around you falls apart. In times of great storms, it's easy to doubt. It's easy to question whether there really is a purpose for everything. However, it is precisely in these moments of darkness and uncertainty that true faith is tested and strengthened. Having unshakable faith means believing in the invisible, trusting the unknowable, and moving forward, even when the path is not clear. Think of Job, who experienced unimaginable loss and suffering, but never lost his faith in God. Job is a timeless example of how faith can sustain a person through the most difficult challenges. His story teaches us that faith is not a guarantee of a life without difficulties, but it is a promise that we are not alone in our challenges. Have faith in your own dreams and capabilities, even when no one else believes in you. Have faith in a greater purpose, even when you face seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Every moment of doubt is an opportunity to reinforce your faith, to remember why you started your journey, and to trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Remember that unshakable faith also requires emotional resilience. Keeping faith in times of adversity does not mean ignoring or suppressing your feelings of pain and frustration. Rather, it is acknowledging those feelings and still choosing to believe. True faith is not blind, it's a conscious choice to trust the process, to believe there's a bigger plan at work, even when we can't see the whole picture. This emotional resilience strengthens not only your faith, but also your ability to face future challenges with renewed courage and hope. An important aspect of unshakable faith is the practice of gratitude. Even in the midst of difficulties, finding reasons to be grateful can transform your perspective and strengthen your faith. Gratitude is a powerful practice that reconnects you with the blessings in your life and opens your heart to receive more. By focusing on the things you are grateful for, you fuel your faith and create a solid foundation of hope and positivity that will sustain you in times of trial. That's why it's also good to make time for meditation, prayer, or other spiritual practices to strengthen this higher connection and re-establish your faith. These moments of stillness and introspection allow you to align with your deepest essence and the greater purpose that guides your life. This spiritual connection is an inexhaustible source of strength and guidance, helping you navigate the storms of life with serenity and confidence. Chosen, each test, no matter how difficult, is a lesson in disguise. These experiences shape your identity, reinforcing your convictions and enhancing your ability to serve and lead. You will emerge from each challenge wiser, stronger, and more connected to your true essence. This transformation is ongoing, each test adding a new layer of depth and understanding to your journey. These reflections are to remind you of the interconnection and transformative power of each action. By embracing these truths, we create a community of support and inspiration where each of us can flourish and realize our full potential. Don't forget to check the first pinned comment if you feel alone and misunderstood as a chosen one. In our ebook, find guidance to light your path and understand your unique gifts. Buy now and gain access to our exclusive Discord community where you will find support and understanding. Join us and share your experiences in a welcoming space. Plus, get access to unique and exclusive content. If this video touched your heart and brought valuable insights, subscribe to the channel, like and share this video with friends and family who could benefit from these messages. Your feedback is important to us, so tell us what tests you faced and how you overcame the challenges. If you want to support our work and help create more inspiring content like this, please consider making a donation through Buy Me a Coffee. Every contribution helps us continue this mission of bringing light and hope to more people. The link is in the video description. And before you go, don't forget to check out our playlist of videos about the Chosen Ones on screen, or if you haven't seen it yet, watch the previous video Chosen Ones, Why Your Personality Intimidates Others. There is so much more to discover and learn about your journey as a chosen. Thank you for watching and for being part of this community of chosen. Together, we can face any challenge and transform the world around us. See you in the next video.